Your questions about business, career, personal development, and achieving the American dream are more than welcome. Call 855 Makin It, 855-625-4648. Now, back to more Makin It with Tommy and Todd.
We're back with Tommy and Todd, coast to coast, and it is time for our favorite person giving her favorite segment, Brittany Dorsey.
Yes. All right. So the danger report. You're calling that my favorite segment because I like businesses going down?
Yes.
Anyway, it's time for
the Danger Report.
All right, so I'm here bringing the update on Virgin America, and the airplane is going down, Tommy. How about that? The airplane is going down.
The Virgin is going down.
The entire airline is going down.
Oh, boy.
So, yeah.
That sounds
anyway,
dangerous.
All right, so Alaska Airlines announced in April 2016 that it would acquire Virgin America, combining to create the fifth largest airline company in the United States. While the deal was officially completed in December, at that point, Alaska Airlines did not state if they were going to be like acquiring the brand and absorbing it, or if they were going to keep Virgin as a separate brand. Well, just recently they announced that they are going to take over that whole brand and discontinue that brand, and it's going to become the Alaska Airlines brand, likely in 2019. So you have a little while, but it's coming. But don't despair. Alaska promised that it will keep much of the flair that accompanied Virgin flights, including all of that free in-flight entertainment, mood lighting, and boarding music.
Oh,
so everything you saw in the commercial, they're still going to keep it, but it's going to be acquired under the Alaska Airlines brand.
Are there any airlines that actually make money these days?
Well, apparently Alaska is.
It's a tight margin business anyway.
It's super tight. Yeah. It's super about efficiency. And all those little upcharges that people get annoyed by, that's sometimes the only places that they can actually make their money.
So what's making it and breaking it these days, Brittany?
Okay, it's time for Making It or Breaking It. All right, so you two are going to start out discussing, are personal values crucial in your career? What do we think?
I think they're very crucial, especially to your emotional state. I mean, because when you compromise your values, even though you could keep going forward, you know, in a business manner and say it's just business.
Yeah.
Your emotional state, you know, will let you know.
Right.
You're going against your values.
Yeah.
Right.
And then you have to deal with that, and that I think that gets involved into your that weakens your motivation.
Yeah.
So I think it can be a struggle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you can only go against yourself so long.
Right.
Yeah.
So I think that, you know, you can stomach some stuff. You can go against your personal values if you need to for a short period of time, but just know it's not a long-term solution.
Yeah. Well, values are innate to all human beings. They impact our choices, our reactions, what we want to do for a living, where we're going to work, who we're going to work with, what we will tolerate, what we won't tolerate. Obviously, they're important in the workplace, and I think they're more important than we've given credit for that particular thing. When you walk into a business, you immediately get a feel for what their values are. I mean, everything from the language that's used in the workplace to the way people dress, the way people respect or disrespect each other. It's intrinsic to the American workplace, and if you're in the wrong culture in a place that doesn't share your values, then you're going to be unhappy there. You're not going to be productive either.
Absolutely.
I think you're right. I think when you go into a lot of workplaces, it's like a walking compromise of values.
Right.
I mean, when you're just doing something for a paycheck,
right,
you immediately are getting into compromising your values.
Well, and let's kind of define a little bit deeper what I know you mean so our audience understands, because when a lot of people, when they look at this topic, the shallow version of what they think this means is something having to do with usually religion or family. Are you being asked to do something that goes against your religious beliefs? Or are you being asked to spend all of your time away from your family and not be at home to raise your kids and everything like that?
Right.
I think that what we're trying to discuss here is more on the level of how you spend your day when you're at work. And a lot of that, for me at least, has to do with do you feel like you're making a difference? Do you feel like you're efficient? Do you feel like you're making a difference in people's lives that you work with, that you're leading, that you're interacting with? And do you feel like you're making a difference in that company and helping it grow? Do you feel like you're productive? Right. And I know that, Todd, we've had a lot of conversations and you've had experience in feeling like you're going into work and just clocking in and taking a paycheck and it's a waste of your time. And I know with you, it got to the point where you were like, I can't do this anymore. I have to quit this job.
Yeah.
So I think a lot of when I look at this question, I thought a lot about how do I value spending my day and how do I want an employer and a company and my coworkers to value me? What do I want to be valued for on top of, the other more moralistic values?
This is a good.
Yeah. Well, values have to do with self-respect, clarity, decision-making, happiness, peace, focus, motivation. It's all in the workplace, and you have to get those things straight.
That's it. Thanks for listening to Making It. To learn more about us, where do we go?
Visit the website, makinitnow.com. You can check out our Facebook feed, our Twitter feed, our Instagram feed, and all of our YouTube behind-the-scenes footage.
That's it for today's show. This is Tommy and Todd. Thanks for joining us, America, and keep making it.
This has been Making It, the source for information, insights, interviews, and in-the-trench advice for startups, struggling, and early-stage entrepreneurs and business owners nationwide.
The opinions expressed on this program are those of the host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, staff, management, or advertisers.
For more information, contact Tommy or Todd at 855-MAKIN-IT. That's 855-625-4648. Or at their email address, info@makinitnow.com. Thank you for listening to Making It.